Yeah, so it's been a while, and I can just zoom in on this. This must have been the antifreeze that's caused some of my paintwork to bubble up, you know, so that's a bit weird. It's right up here as well. I can just, I'll have to, yeah, there we go. It's some damage there, I mean, to the paintwork, which is really strange. So I used the normal antifreeze, and I've left it for quite a while now, and because I haven't really had the time to get into this, and so here we are again, and it's affected the paintwork. Right, so I've just put the water in the radiator. Now, if I wait until I take the radiator cap off and get the camera, I'm going to take the seat and the tank off to get a better view, but now that's what happens if I remove the radiator cap, which prevents the vacuum stopping the leak. So it could be anything, but I can't see until I've taken the it looks like it's the pipe that goes to the carburetor, from the head to the carburetor, has got a hole in it. It could have burned out on the exhaust. It might have just lost the seal, but I can't tell until I've taken the tank and the seat off. So that is what I will get on with when I get some time. The water is starting to trickle down, so there's a definite hole in the system. It's not a gasket, I don't think, so the seat and the tank have got to come off so I can get a better look at exactly what's happened. It might have been a pipe burnout on the exhaust, it might have been positioned wrong, but until I take the seat and the tank off, I won't be able to tell. But importantly, it's not one of the big top or bottom pipes from the radiator. It's not a top or bottom pipe, and the water trickled down from this end, so it's the pipes that go to the carburetor. Well, in the end I left the tank in position. I took off the fairing here, and I've removed the exhaust system, and sure enough, it's the here's the hole, which is quite a big hole. Don't know whether that's showing up on the camera, but it's the pipe from the carburetor to the head, and halfway down it's developed this rather large hole. This is where it touched the exhaust. That's where I thought it had gone, but it didn't. It's here, and I think there's one around the other side as well. So it could be like a genuine pipe failure, because I've used the wrong type of pipe, probably trying to scrimp on the money there, and so I know these will run if you just join these two pipes together, and you don't need to have the water going through the carburetor. The carburetor on this is faulty anyway. The choke has to be cable tied, closed or open or whatever. It has to be cable tied off, and otherwise it just has a mind of its own. So it's probably producing the wrong mixture anyway. Yeah, that's a bit annoying really, because it means I've got to locate the correct gauge, probably a genuine part, which is probably going to be a little bit expensive again. Still, what's interesting, it didn't fail on my unions, on my where it actually goes in, because I just used Jubilee clips there, but it's failed right in the middle, probably where it was folded, you know. But the head is wrong on this. You see it's got the wrong, I mean, there are those who would say just buy the right sender, but you know, I've got this sender, it doesn't fit into the Y4 head, it's a Y1 sender. Don't know the state of the thermostat, so, and the head isn't a genuine, it's a Yamaha part, but it's not for this barrel. In order to get it off, I've got to undo the four. There has to be jiggery pokery involved. but it did fit. It did run, as you saw, and but it's not good enough. So we're going to have to get the correct spec cable. I'll probably get a new cylinder head and get the sender working so we can keep an eye on the correct temperature. This was as I bought it, and this is weeping. Everything on this bike was absolutely scrap, and apart from the frame and the engine block. But we've got it into a position where it was running just. But the carburetor's faulty, the head's wrong, the sender. So it's going to take a little bit more work. So actually this, the barrel here, it says Y2, which is a bit weird because I always thought it said Y1, but it's definitely printed there clear as day to be Y2. Now the confusion is because it says Y-11 30 or something, 0067. There's a serial number on the side. I always thought Y-11 would make it a Y1, but it doesn't. But 3BN00 and 3BN00, see the block there does say Y1. So this is where the confusion lies. the cylinder head here saying Y4 is definitely wrong, and it wasn't a straightforward fit. But that's not the reason for that pipe to fail. The reason the pipe failed is probably because I didn't use Yamaha spec rubber. I used some neoprene stuff off of eBay, and it's not up to it.